Hi guys, today I have a review, and today's review is going to be on the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup Foundation. This is not a new foundation by any means, but after I did my declutter, I wanted to review all of the foundations that I still had on hand and really put them to the test to see if it was something that worked out for me. I have combination oily skin, but at the same time it's dehydrated, and I also have sensitivity to the skin, just to let you guys know. For me, coverage wise, I'm looking to cover a lot of my hyperpigmentation. Right now, this is a really great time to kind of put this foundation to the test to see how much coverage it gives me, because I have breakouts going on in this area of my face. I tried a serum and it completely broke me out. So right now would be a great time. I also have a blemish going on here, and like I said, hyperpigmentation. I have my strawberry mark and then hormonal redness. The foundation retails for $12.99. They have the cool family, neutral family, and the warm family. I'm in the warm family, and the darkest shade in the warm family is W6, which is a little bit on the lighter side for me. I can still make it work and warm it up with powder or a bronzer, so it's not a problem for me. Let me just read off of what's on L'Oreal's website. It says, finally, makeup that creates skin so healthy it's luminous. True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup combines 3 powerful ingredients that work to improve your complexion the more you wear them. 40% pure water for all day hydration, which sounds really, really great. Antioxidants and vitamin C and E to improve clarity and skin tone. And liquid light technology for an instant luminous glow. See the results. It says instantly you'll see your skin illuminated. And in 1 month, they're claiming that your skin is going to be clearer, healthier, and more luminous. I think that would be a full month of constant wear. I have worn this foundation many times, but never so many days in a row. A foundation is not something I rely on for my skincare, if that makes sense. So I don't know if you guys have tried that and you guys have had great results with it. Leave it in the comment section below for everybody else to read. The finish is luminous. It has an SPF 20. The coverage, lightweight, buildable coverage that lasts up to 8 hours. It does claim to build up to medium coverage though. It says it's for all skin types, and it's safe for sensitive skin. So, oh, and it does say that it is available in 15 true skin shades in warms, neutrals, and cool. So I'm going to start off with 1 pump, and I think on this side I'm not going to wear any primer, and then on this side I'll put on a primer to see how that works out for me. Today it's going to be in the 70s, so that's 1 pump right there. I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush for this. So today's going to be in the 70s, and I want to, you can see that it's a little bit too light for me. So, so it's not going to be too warm. We shall see though, because when I have used this foundation in the past, I do tend to get oily. And I'm just trying to pat the foundation in. On this side of the face, I'm just going to put on a primer, and I'm just going to rub this all over my face. And I'm just using the Benefit 15-hour primer, I think it's called. Okay, so once I've allowed my primer to set on my face, I'm going to add 1 more pump, and same brush. I've also used the Real Techniques sponge, but I don't mind it with the Real Techniques sponge, but I feel like I get less coverage with it because it's a sponge and it's going to absorb more of the product. And not only that, but because it's filled with water, I don't want to add more hydration than my skin needs because I'm combo oily. So I prefer a brush. Okay, before I do the rest of my makeup, I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. This side has been setting for a couple of minutes now, and I think it looks really beautiful. It looks very, very, very luminous. So if you have oily skin, I would not recommend this foundation for you. I think it would be great for someone with normal skin, or even dry skin as well. Sometimes also with foundations, they tend to be make my skin very itchy. This one does not do that to me, so that's a plus for me as well. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like before I pack on everything else. I will be right back. Okay guys, it is now 10:20 and I'm gonna try to wear this foundation for a good 8 hours, and I'll try to do check-ins every 2 to 3 hours or so. And then just quickly, I just want to let you know, the powder that I use to set is the L'Oreal True Match, the super blendable in W6. Doesn't add any additional luminosity. I also didn't put on any highlight today, and then the blush that I'm wearing is completely matte, just because I want whatever luminosity you guys can see, I want to show that it's coming from the actual foundation. So it looks really, really pretty. You see that little glow right there? I love that. It looks really, really pretty. The skin looks really healthy. I'm quite pleased with it. Okay, now I'm gonna do a flash test. I'm blinded, and you can see there is a flashback, very noticeable. So it wouldn't be a foundation that I would wear to any kind of event at night or wherever you're going to be having your photo taken with flash photography. Don't recommend it for that, but I think it's great for daytime. It looks really beautiful. So I will check back in 2 to 3 hours. I will see you in a minute. Hey guys, it is now 12:30. So let's get you in closer right there so you guys can see. And the reason why I'm doing this 2 hours into me wearing the foundation, if it shall focus, is because I'm already noticing oils. This is very typical with this foundation for me, and honestly it's no different from this side, which is the non-primer side, to this side. I don't know if you can see the oiliness. It's mainly right on the sides of my nose, just a tad bit over here. This still looks like a little bit of glow. Otherwise, everywhere else on the face, it's still looking really, really pretty. I really like it. I'm in my kitchen, so I have, you know, I don't have natural light on me, and I haven't been doing a lot of activity. I mean, I did housework, you know, dishes, counter, a little bit of sweeping, but that's not heavy activity, and already I'm just starting to protrude oil. I'm not going to touch up, and I'm not going to soak up the oil with anything. I'll check back again in 2 to 3 hours just to show you guys what it looks like at that time. Okay, it is now 6:28, so just a couple of minutes short of 8 hours of me wearing this foundation. And as you guys saw for my first check-in, it was 2 hours into me wearing it. It was very early on, and the reason why I did my first check-in very early on is because I wanted to show you guys how early I start getting oily. And it normally starts on the sides of my nose. It's now spread to my entire T-zone area. So it's very common for me with foundations like these though, so I already knew what to expect. So right in this area, sides of my nose, my entire nose, and then right over here, which I feel like in the viewfinder it looks more like a glow than oil, but I guarantee you it's oil. My cheek area still looks really good though. I still have that little glow, which looks really, really pretty. It is starting to break down on me, but keep in mind I've been wearing it for 8 hours, and basically my blemishes, you can see them now. This one right here, my hormonal redness, this blemish right here, it's more like scarring, and then my nose, which is very common for me, it's breaking down in this area here, and it's just becoming, where it breaks down the worst for me is in this little divot, but that's very common with other foundations as well. And then right in between my brows, I think overall the coverage still looks really, really good. I wanted to mention something. This foundation is not a foundation that I like to wear for more than 6 hours on a regular basis, and the reason why I don't like to wear it for more than 6 hours is because I don't like touching it up. I don't feel like it looks very good. It doesn't touch up very well on my skin. Usually when I first started wearing it, I used to dab with a tissue and then powder up just to mattify it down a little bit, and I just didn't feel like, if anything, it made it look worse. So now I wear it for 6 hours and I let it run its course and then remove it at the end of the 6 hours, just because I don't like the way that it touches up on me personally. So this is not a foundation that I rely on if I know I'm going to be out for a very long period of time. And then today, it wasn't even a very hot day. It was on the cooler side. It was in the low to mid 70s, a little bit windy, a little bit overcast. So it wasn't hot at all. When it gets hot, it's worse. Like my oils just, it's worse. It's not pretty at all. But luckily today it wasn't very hot. I didn't do like it wasn't a active day today, you know, just a very common day for me. Washed some dishes, swept a little bit, cleaned some counters, did some cooking and cleaning basically is what I did, and I still managed to get this oily. I think overall the initial application looks really pretty. I love the glass packaging, which I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. I love the fact that it has a pump, which is really great. I just wouldn't recommend this for someone with combination oily skin. And I purchased this foundation at a time when I really liked an all over luminous glow, and I'm finding now that I'm not a huge fan of that. I rather get a normal or mattifying foundation and then grabbing a highlighter or a glowing type of product to specific areas so that I can have a more controlled application as opposed to an all over glow, which is the reason why I put this in my makeup use up for the year, because I just want to use it up and finish it up. Otherwise I wouldn't be reaching for this foundation on a regular basis, to be quite honest with you. And when I'm done with it, I'm not planning on repurchasing it ever again. Let me know in the comment section below if you've had a similar or maybe different experience than I have, because I think that would be very helpful for anybody else that's watching this review. I thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope that you guys found this review super helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.